Hello everyone, this is Munish. You are watching Crime Tech English. I welcome all of you to Crime Tech family and I hope everyone in the family is doing well and fine. Now, from last few days we are talking about Sachin Vase, but today we'll be talking about a different case. And as a reporter, I would like to tell you that when as a reporter you have covered a crime and when you have a gut feeling that at that point of time the accused are the main culprit in the case, and if they are sentenced, if they are awarded punishment by the court in very quick time, then it feels very good. And today I'm very happy as far as the judgment of the court has concerned in the Nikita Toma murder case. As a reporter, I covered this story, this murder case since day one, and within 5 months, the court has sentenced both the prime accused in the case, the murderer, and the other accused to life sentence. Now, I would like to revisit the case. My friends, this was a murder case, which no one could have imagined. Broad daylight, a 21-year-old innocent girl who was killed only because she said no to being converted into a Muslim family and getting married to a person who claims that he was lover of that innocent girl. And just because of her refusal to the proposal of the accused, now the convict, he shot her in broad daylight. It was a shocking case for me when I went there to cover the case, which I'll talk about later. The students were very upset, and they were not only upset against the police, they were upset against the system, they were upset against their principal, the school management, the college management. They were against every possible person who could have avoided Nikita Toma getting murdered on October 26, 2020. Now, just the basic facts about this case. Nikita Toma, a 21-year-old student. She was studying in a college situated in Ballabgarh near Delhi, and it was October 26, 2020 when in afternoon when she got out of the college, just outside the premises there was a car waiting. Two persons came. They first tried to kidnap Nikita Toma, and when she resisted, then one person got a pistol. She fired on Nikita Toma. Still, she was fighting. But unfortunately, she died while she was on her way to hospital. So this was the basic fact about the case. And the police did a very good job. They filed a charge sheet within 11 days. Within 24 days, within 24 hours, both the accused were arrested. Within 11 days, a charge sheet was filed. And almost within 1.5 months, the trial of the case started in this case. And now, today, the court has pronounced its judgment. 2 days back, they were found guilty. And now the court has sentenced both the accused to life sentence. And the basic facts are clear in this case. There were witnesses who saw the accused killing Nikita Toma, but gathering evidence and presenting the facts before the court, convincing the court that this is a man who has killed Nikita Toma, was challenging for the state police, the local police, and they did a very good job, very fine job. No, but there's a mixed feeling. I thought that the accused might get capital punishment, but here the court said, the fast track court said that both should be sent to imprisonment. It means that they will spend their remaining life behind the jail. The Haryana government has said that they will be appealing the court order before the High Court, and they will be asking for capital punishment, which means death sentence for both the accused. But another important point was the evidence collected by the police in this case. Now, the basic premises of any investigation is the evidence collected by the investigative agency. And in this case, since I started the case, governing this case from day one, the first evidence which the police got to hold on, apart from the witness statement, was the CCTV footage. I was at the spot, and at that point of time, I got hold of the CCTV footage. And if I can search about that CCTV footage, then I would like to show you, because it will give a sense of how exactly this murder was caught on CCTV camera and how crucial this was for the investigative agencies to get hold on the accused in the case, and to make sure that they are found guilty in this case. So there was a CCTV footage, and if I can show you, this is the CCTV footage. It is me reporting for India Today, and you can see on your screen that this is the CCTV footage. There is a car, you can see. A person gets out of the car. He is in circle, and then he tries to kidnap Nikita. And when Nikita was trying to resist, you can see she was fighting. There was another friend of Nikita. She was also helping Nikita at that point of time. She was a very brave girl, and you can see the CCTV footage. She was fighting, but then the accused got hold of the pistol, and then she was fired 2 shots by the accused in the case, and then they ran. Now you can see they are running away. They are going inside the car. Nikita is lying on the road, and all was caught on CCTV camera, and both the accused fled from the scene. So this was the CCTV footage. And why I am showing this? Because this was the crucial evidence in the case. Later on, the police got hold of the car. They got hold of the pistol. Both the accused, there was forensic analysis of the car, the ballistic report of the gun. And in every report, it was crystal clear that the accused, Tausif and Rehan, both were, basically involved in this crime. And they got hold of Nikita Tomar outside the college. And what the police said during the entire trial is that basically it was Tausif who was upset with Nikita. Nikita and Tausif studied together in school. Tausif claimed before the investigative agencies is that he was in love with Nikita, and in 2018 he proposed to Nikita, but she refused the proposal. The family of Nikita alleged that Tausif's family wanted Nikita to convert and then marry Tausif, but after the refusal, just like any jilted lover, Tausif started planning to take revenge. And in that revenge, Nikita was killed in 2018. And this is, my friends, it is going to be very important. When I spoke to my sources in the Haryana police that what is the background of the case, so one of the officer told me, which was at that point of time a very big news, that in 2018 Nikita was kidnapped. And Nikita was kidnapped by Tausif. There was an FIR filed, but later on the panchayat intervened, later on the police intervened, and then there was a settlement between both the families on the grounds that Tausif will not harass Nikita anymore. But remember, my friends, there was a police case of kidnapping. What the police could have done is that there was a kidnapping case. There was an FIR. Instead of settling the case outside the court, what they could have done, they could have arrested Nikita, charged him, and later on in the trial, if Tausif could have been convicted, then he could have been sent behind the jail for at least 10 years. And in that case, Nikita could have been alive today. But an innocent life, a scholar, a student was killed because the police did not, they didn't do their job in a proper manner, what they are supposed to do. And that is why when I spoke to the officers at that point of time, they told me that it was an out of court settlement. A closure report was filed before the court, and then the complaint was withdrawn. So, of course, the family, because they were afraid, Nikita's families were afraid that, in this society, the image of Nikita and Nikita's family will not go in a very right manner. That is why they might have withdrawn the case. But for the police, they had a job. They would have, caught Tausif at that point of time. The case could have gone for trial, and then Tausif could have been sent behind the jail, making sure that Nikita remains safe. But it didn't happen. When I started covering this case, when I went to the college premises where Nikita was staying, I spoke to many students, and what they told me that there have been several complaints against those students, those people who come inside the premises of the college with weapons on them, but there has been nothing done by the school or college administration. And that was very upsetting for these students. They were quite outraged at that point of time. At the other side, what the politicians were trying to do, they were trying to divert the matter, saying it is a love jihad matter. Because Tausif was Muslim, Nikita was Hindu, they wanted to convert, so it's a love jihad matter. But what was important, my friends, as a reporter for me, to report the facts. And I spoke to the students, I spoke to the policemen, I spoke to the lawyers, and I spoke to my sources in the Haryana government and police, and made sure that this matter is not diverted. It should be on the right track, because once the politicians involved if the politician gets involved in any case, the investigation gets derailed. And that is what the politicians were trying to do, because they wanted some mileage. But police did a fantastic job, and that is why the trial started in the month of December 2020. And today, both the accused, Tausif and Rehan, the person who helped Tausif in this entire conspiracy, they were sentenced to jail for lifetime. They will spend their life in jail. And apart from that, there was a third accused, Azharuddin, who the prosecution claimed that he was the person who procured gun for Tausif. He was the one who arranged the weapon. That person was acquitted. The family of Azharuddin is very happy with the acquittal, but what was important is Tausif to go behind jail for his lifetime, and that is what the prosecuting agency, the police, has got. Apart from that, the Haryana police and the Haryana government is now going to challenge the order of the fast track court, and they will be asking for capital punishment, which means death sentence for both the accused. So that's all for today. If there are any suggestions you want me to tell you about any story, you can give your suggestion in the comment box. I'll be happy to tell you that story. If there are any suggestions, then I would like to follow your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching this.